Blepharoplasty, my 7-month update. Stay tuned. Hi, and welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to talk about my blepharoplasty that I had in October. So it's been 7 months. I meant to do one at 6 months, but time got away from me. I'll also be showing some pictures to show you the difference that it has made. Before I get started, I would like to welcome you. Thank you so much for being here. And if you're not already subscribed, I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel. Well, as I said, I had an upper blepharoplasty done in October. And I do have videos on that, and I will link those below if you want to see them. But anyhow, I had very, very heavily hooded eyes to the point where the skin was hanging down on my eyelashes so much I just couldn't keep my eyes open. I couldn't open them enough to get enough vision, especially on the sides of peripheral vision. And I put it off and put it off, but as I continued to deal with it, I thought, this is ridiculous. I've got to do something. So I went to see an ophthalmologist who's also an oculoplasty surgeon. And he examined my eyes thoroughly. I had to go through a battery of tests to prove that my field of vision was affected, and affected to the degree that insurance, in my case Medicare, would consider it medically necessary. If it's not medically necessary, your insurance will not cover it. It will be considered cosmetic, and you will pay out of pocket for that surgery. Well, mine was medically necessary. With the pictures and the vision tests they took and the field of vision, it's pretty complex. But anyhow, it proved that it was affecting my eyesight. So Medicare did cover this surgery. I was nervous when I was going in for it because I chose not to have anesthesia, and I chose not to have a twilight sleep. Usually they use something like Versed or something to where you're kind of knocked out, but yet they could wake you up if they need to. And those things kind of scared me because I've never had that stuff before. So I chose to just get numb. And they do injections all around your eyes, kind of like Novocaine when you get that done to your teeth to have a tooth pulled. Well, that's what this was. And it was totally numb. So I was wide awake, and that was fine. It was great. I have no complaints. So anyhow, I got the surgery done. I had stitches for, I can't remember, maybe 10 days or so. And then you have the scars pretty prominent there for a while. And as time goes on, it fades. Now, my scars are looking really good to me. They say it can take up to a year, but they're pretty faded. I'll get up close, zoom in here so you can see. So they're pretty much faded. You can just tell a little bit, and I'm very pleased with it. I can't tell you what a difference it has made. Not just in my vision, being able to see out this way, but that feeling of being and looking so tired all the time, and the heaviness on your eyelashes. It was impossible to do makeup. Well, I don't wear much makeup, but today I did. I don't know if you can tell, but I did put makeup on today, and I have like a kind of a purple eyeshadow on because I wanted you to be able to see it. And it was just impossible to make up your eyes in any way. Nobody would ever see it. All the skin just folded over and just hung there. And I always looked so tired. Well, I would try to hold my eyes open, kind of like this, raise my eyebrows, and that created two deep wrinkles above each eyebrow because I was constantly keeping those up like this. Oh well, the wrinkles are there and they're not going anywhere. That's okay. At least I can see. So I wanted to share this for anybody who is considering an upper blepharoplasty. If you have any concerns about getting one, honestly, it was a piece of cake. That's the best way I can describe it. It was a nothing burger. It went so smoothly. It went quickly. Well, it was about an hour. But the doctor talked the whole time, and since I was awake, I could talk back, and it just flew by. It was outpatient, then you come home, and you have to keep ice on it for a couple days and kind of sleep elevated, but minor things. I never had to take one pain pill. I didn't have to take an aspirin, an Advil, a Tylenol, nothing. I had no pain. I did have some dryness of the eye, which is typical with this type of procedure, but I just used eye drops, which I use anyhow, so that wasn't a problem. So I just wanted to share with you how happy I am. I wanted to share the results, the before and after pictures, so that you can see what a difference it made. And I don't know how long this will last. I think they say 10, maybe 15 years. And I'm sure it just depends on the person, your age, your skin, everything. And you're going to continue to age. I mean, even though they were lifted and it's off my eyelashes, as I age, everything still is going to continue to go down, head south. Like our faces sag and everything sags all the way down, and that will include these. But I figure it would take at least 10 years to get to the point that it was. Well, by then, I'll be 80, so I won't care. It just won't bother me, I guess. And hopefully, this will last longer than that, so at least I can see and have the best vision that I can. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions at all, please feel free to ask me in the comments section. I'll be glad to share any information I have. And if you want to see the previous videos from when I first got it done, and I think I did maybe a 1-month update, I will have those linked below as well. And let me know in the comments section if you notice the difference as much as I do. Maybe other people don't, but when it's on you and it's your vision, it's not just what it looks like on the outside. These are up higher now, they're not drooping, but it's you, it's your vision. You can see, out to the left and the right. It's just a remarkable difference. Well, now I'm going to leave you with an inside beauty tip. My inside beauty tip today is on a saying that was shared with me by my daughter-in-law, Amanda. Some of you have met Amanda. She's married to my son, Sean, and they're down here a couple times a year, and she's been on a video. Anyhow, she is getting her certification in health and wellness and I think training certificate to be a coach, a health and wellness coach. And she was sharing with me the different things that she's learning. And one of the sayings that she learned that has really helped her is a saying that says, small hinges open big doors. And as I thought about that, I thought, wow, that is so true. When you think about doors, how huge some of them are, and they're heavy and everything, and they just have these little hinges, but yet they open the door. So it made me think to relate that to things in our lives. In other words, if you want to create some new habits, in Amanda's case, it's habits for eating healthy and exercise and things like that that she's learning for her coaching certificate. But to create new habits, no matter what they are for, if you look at it that way, it makes it a lot easier. You take little steps at a time. You start slow, and before you know it, you're going to open that door to whatever habit you're trying to create. How about divorce? If you're going through a divorce or a separation or a fractured family in any way, and life is very difficult during those situations, and you don't know what to do, where to begin, how to begin again on your own, how to rebuild your life. Small hinges open big doors. So you take it one step at a time, no matter what it is. It could be weight loss, it could be the way you eat or the way you don't eat. It could be building your confidence. A lot of people don't have self-confidence like they want to have. Well, again, use that saying, small hinges open big doors. And start off by feeling pretty every day if you're not confident in your appearance. Start off by fixing your hair, doing your makeup, looking in the mirror and give yourself some affirmations. You may not like what you see. Other people don't see you that way, but you do. And find something. Just say, well, I do have really pretty teeth, or I do have really pretty hair, or something. Just try something to open those big doors by taking those tiny little steps. It can really make a difference in your life. And when she shared that with me, I just saw all this and saw how impactful that little saying is. So I'm going to use it in my own life because there's a lot of things that I'd love to change. And sometimes they seem too daunting or too overwhelming. Not anymore. I'm just going to keep picturing those small hinges and those big doors so that I can be successful and victorious in whatever it is I'm trying to do. Thank you so much for being here today. I really do appreciate it. And until we meet again, this is the old girl signing out. See ya.